Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to the channel.
Yes.
Show your nails.
Slay!
A lot of people are asking, what do you use almost on a daily basis? What is needed in a van? What tools, what accessories should I buy? What do I need?
What secret tools do you have?
And today we are sharing 10 hacks or 10 items that we have that we would not go without in the van.
And for those of you who are there since the beginning of times of Van Life Saga YouTube channel, you know we did a van life hack video in 2020. Now we have a 2021 version for you, and all the hacks have changed.
So this one is like a version 2.0, things that we love and need in the van and that we would recommend, not only just in a van, like people going camping
general,
as well.
Things that make things easier.
Things that make things easier. Easier with an H.
So let's check it out. We are Dom and Marie.
We were traveling around the United States when COVID hit. Stuck at home, we sold our first van, Vanessa, to build a bigger one.
After a few months in the shop, we are now back on the road with our new home on wheels that we named Vanessa.
Tune in every Sunday for a new episode of Van Life Saga. Number 10 is something very simple, very cheap, and very convenient when living in a van, and it's the clothes basket. When we initially started van life, we didn't have those baskets and the clothes was just all over the place, and when you drive, everything shifts, so when we'd open the cabinets, everything would fall. So these little baskets come obviously in different sizes, some very small ones, I don't know, underwear, socks, bigger ones, and then you even have even bigger ones. So what I do and what we do is we just have everything compartmented, I don't even know if that's an English word, organized in different baskets, and it just makes it very easy for me to find things and to fold them and to put them where they belong. Where do you buy them? We got these at IKEA, but you can get them anywhere. So clothes basket, very nice to keep things in place. They're not just clothes basket, we have them everywhere. We have one here as well, so we know exactly what's in here, and yeah.
Number 9, and it's probably number 1 in the hearts of many people online, and this is the MILIGHT controller for your puck lights in the van. And the way it works is very simple. You can program and wire your different zones to control remotely all the lights in the van, and also you can dim them all separately, so when someone's sleeping or when someone is working in the front, you can adjust the different zones in your van. The system is very sturdy. It's a 2.4 gigahertz remote control or radio control that talks to the electrical system here, so there's no way it's gonna fail anytime soon. For the fancy people among you guys, you can also buy the colored version of this, so you could also turn all the lights blue, pink, yellow, and everything. Ooh. And it would turn into, you know, Celine Dion show, like this. Whether you reach for me, I do all that I can. You're looking for someone. Next item for van life hacks, and I think every van lifer should have it, is this GERBER shovel, and it's very compact. As you can see, it's like not super big. It's very simple to use. You just unfold it and you screw it back in place to avoid the tip moving, and you do this with it. So it's like a shovel transformer, and we mainly use this for 3 scenarios. 1, to remove snow around tires during winter because it can get very bad here in Quebec. 2, to remove any kind of dirt that I get the van into, because I'm the professional in getting the van stuck everywhere. And 3, when you don't have the choice and you need to go do a little number 2 in the forest, well, you have to dig a hole in some areas prior to doing your business, and this is the hole I dig with. Obviously, what you can see on the tip is dirt. It's not my number 2.
What's the rule with toilet paper?
You never put toilet paper in your hole, you bring it back in your bag.
Thank you.
So there you go.
Number 7 is something that I love and that I can use every day. I can actually use 3 times a day. And it's this popcorn popper. Popcorn popper from Coleman. Everything comes in this little box here that we usually put in the back of the van. How does it work? You have this, like this, boop, this here, boop, boop. You can put oil and you put your kernels, you put your little popcorn, you put the lid back on top, boop, and you hold it over your little campfire. Boop, 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 boop.
That's a train though, it's not a campfire sound.
And when it's ready, you just pull on it and you get popcorn. So this thing is really cool, super cheap, and it makes for a very nice popcorn.
And now let's have a demonstration on how you throw popcorn on the floor. In 3, 2, 1, boop.
Great.
Well, Maggie, stop throwing the popcorn on the ground.
And that was number 7, Coleman popcorn papa, also known as puffcorn.
You're the only one who calls that puffcorn.
Not anymore. A lot of people are going to use puffcorn now.
I dare you to use puffcorn.
Please
it's
do.
Popcorn.
Puffcorn.
Okay, well, let's just ask people to write one word in the comment section. Popcorn or puffcorn, and let's count them out.
Puffcorn all the way.
It's
Come
gonna
on.
be popcorn. Come on, guys, popcorn, please, not
Yeah.
puffcorn.
Number 6 of the amazing van life hacks is this thing, this string light. In the previous van hack video, we had talked about the Lucy lights, which were really cool. They were solar powered. We could bring them outside, which, you know, allowed us to have light outside the van at night. But this offers a very cutesy atmosphere in the van. And all you have to do is plug it. And then you have this dimmer with 8 different modes. Mode number 1, mode number 2,
Disco mode,
mode number 3,
party mode,
mode number 4,
sexy time mode,
mode number 5,
flashing mode,
mode number 6,
Star Wars opening sequence mode,
of course, mode number 7, ooh,
strobe mode or epileptic mode,
and mode number 8, which is the mode I like the most, and you may call me boring,
Pinterest mode.
Pinterest. And what's also really cool is that it has a dimmer.
You have a dimmer?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
See,
that.
this gets super bright, and then when you go like this, it goes super low.
I talked about this in the past, but I still use it every week. And I feel like it's a very useful hack just because the format is very convenient. It's very good coffee, and it's super easy to use. It's very camping friendly, right? It's an Italian press. You just add water to the bottom. You add your coffee, water to the bottom here. You add your coffee here. You screw everything together, and you basically just drop it on your stovetop like this. And you basically just drop it on your stovetop like this. And start the...
There we go.
And you just drop it on your cooktop like this. You start your fire, and you wait until it boils and it brings the coffee up to the cup on the top. So this I've never knew, I don't know how to pronounce this. This
Keep it in your mouth.
Can someone from the company call me and tell me how to pronounce this? GROSCHE.
Grosch.
GROSCHE. Feels like the Grinch named that thing, right? So it's a super easy, super convenient coffee machine. It's perfect for a van, and when you're done, make sure it's not warm anymore. You just drop it here, and case closed. You don't need a big setup, filters, electricity, etc. You just need fire and your little metal things.
Number 4 is this log bag that is extremely hard, like extremely resistant and water resistant as well. Made in Montreal, and why it's really, really cool is that sometimes when you get to a camp spot where it is legal to go get wood to make a fire, you're always like stuck with wood in your arm, and all you have to do is you put this on the ground.
Wow.
And you put your logs, boop, 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 and then you bring everything back. And when it's not in use, it takes little to no space in the van. We just put it back in the box, and it's that easy. So a log bag is something that is really cool if you are looking for wood in the outdoors.
Number 3 might not sound super exciting because it's not the type of thing you would ask for your birthday, but it's this car gutter that we installed above the sliding door. And the reason why we have this is because every time we opened the door in Vanessa, our first van, the water was accumulating here until we sold Vanessa. And the new owner told us, why didn't you put a car gutter above the sliding door to avoid having a waterfall inside? Don't go chasing waterfall, there's no water because of the car gutter. You just basically install this with a 3M rubber sticker here and you avoid having a lot of water in your car. Super simple process. We also installed it in an angle so all the water ends up in the front here, and that's it.
Beautiful!
It is a boring but very useful van life hack, this water gutter, and everybody should have one above the door they use the most. Don't go chasing waterfalls, 'cause there is Number 2, and this is a very big hack, and it's, if you can afford it, go ahead. If you can't, go ahead anyways. A Jackery portable battery unit is just so fundamental in a van. At first, I was not really using it. It was just standing there and it was okay, just plugging stuff randomly during the day. But now, when we are on a shoot or on a set with clients, or when we want to watch a movie, or when we have to power the computers when we're sitting at a picnic table in a park, this is what we use 100% of the time. Not only you can bring your power somewhere else, somewhere far from the van, but it also gives a break to your house battery here that powers your stuff all day long. So when you work a day or two a week on this, your battery bank has a lot of time to recharge with the sun while you're discharging this. And it's so essential. Battery management on the road is so essential, and you can do this with this Jackery. You obviously have a lot of different options of Jackery. This one is the Jackery 1000. You have a USB-C, a 5-volt, 2.4 amp. This is just, you know, basic cables that you have with your computers. You have quick charge 3.0, USB cables again, and you also have basic power outlets that you have in a normal house. AC power, DC power. You even have a cigarette lighter here, and you can recharge this by plugging in your van while you roll, while you drive. This is what we do. We just plug this in while we drive, and it's always full after a long day of drive. Otherwise, you can plug 2 solar panels right in there and just leave it outside your van when you're cooking or when you're sleeping or whatever. So it's so nice. It's like this is saving the day half of the time, because it helps you work and play without asking questions about if your phones are going to be full and your computers are going to be ready for a full day of work outside. Because look, it has a light. Pew 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 pew. Sorry. So Marie, what is that?
This is number 1, and it is epic. We do have a cooktop in the van, but ever since we've got this, we don't really cook in the van anymore, besides in the winter. So what it is a 4-in-1 cooking system by Coleman, and as the name says it, 4-in-1, it has 4 different types of cooking. So you have the wok. This serves as a wok.
That's
so
a wok?
Curve in a wok.
I thought it was just the top.
Cook in a wok. You also have a grill and a griddle, and I need to put this on the floor so I can show you. You also have the grill.
Like a barbecue-ish.
You can even put water in the bottom, so it serves as a stove.
And a steamer.
And a steamer, and then you just put this on top. You lock it up, and you are ready for the best food of your life. It's just super easy to set up. You can do everything on this, starting from your morning eggs and bacon to your snack in the afternoon and everything. So 4-in-1 cooking system by Coleman is something that we use a lot in the van and that we truly recommend. When you don't have a campfire, or you don't have a lot of space, or it's really, I don't know, hot inside the van and you want to cook outside, this is really, really cool.
Why is it number 1?
Because it's just epic. Does it need more explanation?
It's an epic barbecue.
It's an epic barbecue.
Yeah, I remember I cooked on this for a week.
This says pancakes.
Pancakes and eggs.
This says
chicken and shrimps.
And this says
Thai food.
It's just sweet.
And what is this?
This says filet mignon.
Filet mignon on fire. Fuck yeah. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
The bonus van life hack I am proposing today is something you can use in your bed. And I don't even know what it's called in English, but in French, it's called a tapette-a-mouche. Fly killer or a fly whatever. It's tapette-a-mouche. Tapette a mouche. And you need the yellow one because it's the only one that's fast enough to kill all the mooch. The reason why this is a very fundamental epic hack is because when you don't have one, life is hell in the morning when you have flies flying around because you're sleeping like this. It's like 5 o'clock and then it goes like this. And you're like, geez, not with the tapette-a-mouche, because with the tapette-a-mouche you can just, you know, you're sleeping here, you start hearing the buzzing and you go like this. Oh, motherfuckers. And they fall on the bed and you just clean it up later because now you can sleep because you have a tapette-a-mouche.
You and your tapette-a-mouche.
This is an amazing tapette-a-mouche. Some people might think, well, this is not a hack, this is just basic stuff. But when you don't have a tapette-a-mouche in the van, life is hell.
It depends where you live though.
So this is probably the most epic of van life or camping hacks in the world. It's the most basic, cheapest, and most effective piece of equipment you can have in a van.
And obviously it's yellow,
Obviously
right?
it's yellow because you know what? It's super fast.
Ducky, don't walk the van. So
Okay.
that was it, 10 hacks or 10 things that we use in the van almost on a daily basis. So if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. All links to the items are in the description as well.
And again, those items are not sponsors. No one paid us to do this video. It's just items that we asked or that we bought and that we use on a daily basis, especially this tapette-a-mouche. Tapette-a-mouche. Look at that, this tapette-a-mouche.
See you next week.
Okay, bye.
French Canadian lesson number 12. Tapette à mouche, fly swatter. This is a very useful expression because it is very useful. Tapette means little slap. So you can guess that tap means slap. Tapette, little slap, tap, slap. Mouche means fly, and it is pronounced mouche. Mouche. So when you are camping in the province of Quebec, you say, passe-moi la tapette à mouche. Give me the fly swatter, because beware, the mouche at the Quebec, it is as large as the deer. So tapette à mouche, a fly swatter.